Welcome to our exploration of women's fashion through the decades, tracing the remarkable evolution of styles from the Edwardian era to the minimalism of the 1990s. In this video, we'll dive into how cultural, social, and economic factors shaped women's clothing over time. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe for more insights into the world of fashion. 1. The Edwardian era, 1900 to 1910. The Edwardian era marked a time of elegance and opulence in women's fashion, characterized by intricate designs and luxurious fabrics. Dresses featured elaborate embellishments, lace, and flowing silhouettes, reflecting the social status of the wearer. Corsets were a staple, shaping the hourglass figure that was considered the ideal at the time. High collars, puffed sleeves, and long skirts dominated the fashion landscape, often accompanied by wide-brimmed hats adorned with feathers and flowers. This period also saw the emergence of the S-bend silhouette, created by corsets that pushed the bust forward and the hips backward. 2. The Roaring Twenties, 1920 to 1930. The 1920s heralded a dramatic shift in women's fashion, marking the rise of the flapper style that embraced liberation and youthfulness. Hemlines rose to knee length, and dresses featured dropped waists and loose silhouettes, allowing for greater freedom of movement. The use of lightweight fabrics like chiffon and silk facilitated this new aesthetic, making dance and social activities more enjoyable. Accessories such as clutch hats and long strands of pearls became emblematic of the era, adding to the playful vibe of the time. Women began to adopt shorter hairstyles, like the bob, symbolizing their newfound independence. 3. The Great Depression and World War II, 1930 to 1945. The Great Depression led to a more practical approach to fashion, with women opting for more affordable, versatile clothing. During the 1930s, dresses featured simpler lines and modest cuts, often made from economical materials. The focus shifted to functionality, as women increasingly entered the workforce during World War II. Wartime fashion saw the introduction of utility clothing, characterized by minimal embellishment and streamlined designs that prioritized comfort. The Make Do and Men campaign encouraged resourcefulness, with women repurposing old garments to create new styles. 4. The Post-War Boom, 1945 to 1960. The post-war period brought a return to femininity and glamour, epitomized by Christian Dior's new look, introduced in 1947. This revolutionary silhouette featured a cinched waist and full skirt, celebrating the female form and marking a departure from wartime austerity. Fabrics became richer, with floral prints and luxurious textures dominating the fashion landscape. Women embraced the opportunity to express their style with elegant dresses, tailored suits, and sophisticated accessories. The 1950s also saw the rise of teenage culture, leading to styles like the poodle skirt and Letterman jackets. 5. The Swinging 60s, 1960 to 1970. The 1960s marked a bold departure from previous decades, as youth culture and countercultural movements began to influence fashion dramatically. The rise of mod fashion introduced bold colors, geometric patterns, and statement pieces like miniskirts and shift dresses. Designers like Mary Quant and Andre Courageous played pivotal roles in shaping this era's aesthetic, celebrating youthful exuberance and rebellion. The introduction of synthetic fabrics, such as polyester, made fashion more accessible and affordable, contributing to the explosion of new styles. Accessories like go-go boots and oversized sunglasses became essential components of the mod look. 6. The 1970s, a decade of diversity. The 1970s embraced a rich tapestry of fashion influences, from bohemian styles to disco glamour. The hippie movement popularized flowing fabrics, fringe, and ethnic patterns, emphasizing individuality and freedom of expression. At the same time, the disco craze brought forth glamorous looks featuring sequins, platform shoes, and form-fitting dresses. Designers like Halston and Yves Saint Laurent celebrated bold colors and innovative silhouettes, merging comfort with high fashion. The era also saw the rise of unisex fashion, as women began to adopt styles traditionally associated with men, such as tailored suits and denim. 7. The 1980s. Power dressing. The 1980s introduced a bold and assertive approach to women's fashion, epitomized by the concept of power dressing. Women embraced structured silhouettes, shoulder pads, and tailored suits that projected confidence and authority. Designers like Donna Karan and Gianni Versace created iconic pieces that defined this era, emphasizing bright colors, bold patterns, and luxurious materials. Accessories such as statement jewelry and oversized sunglasses complemented the look, reinforcing the emphasis on personal style. The influence of pop culture icons like Madonna and Cyndi Lauper encouraged experimentation with fashion, blending various styles and daring to push boundaries. 8. The 1990s. Minimalism and grunge. The 1990s marked a shift towards minimalism, with a focus on simplicity and clean lines in women's fashion. Influenced by designers like Calvin Klein and Jill Sander, the era favored neutral palettes, sleek silhouettes, and understated elegance. The rise of the heroin chic aesthetic emphasized a more androgynous look, with models like Kate Moss leading the charge. At the same time, the grunge movement emerged, characterized by flannel shirts, ripped jeans, and combat boots. This juxtaposition of styles reflected a broader cultural shift, as young women began to embrace a more relaxed and casual approach to fashion. 9. Fashion as a reflection of social change. Throughout the decades, women's fashion has served as a powerful reflection of social change and evolving cultural norms. Each era's styles have mirrored shifts in gender roles, societal expectations, and personal expression. The transition from restrictive clothing to more comfortable, functional attire highlights women's growing independence and agency. Movements advocating for women's rights, body positivity, and diversity have directly influenced fashion trends, prompting designers to embrace inclusivity. As women challenge traditional norms, fashion becomes a means of self-expression and empowerment. The evolution of styles from the Edwardian era to the present day illustrates how clothing can serve as a canvas for societal transformation. This ongoing dialogue between fashion and social change continues to shape the industry, fostering innovation and creativity. 10. The future of women's fashion. The future of women's fashion promises to be exciting and dynamic, reflecting ongoing cultural shifts and advancements in technology. Sustainability is becoming a crucial focus, with brands prioritizing eco-friendly materials and ethical production practices. The rise of digital fashion and virtual reality is also transforming how women engage with style, offering new avenues for creativity and expression. Inclusivity will remain a central theme as designers embrace diverse body types, backgrounds, and identities in their collections. The blending of technology and fashion, such as smart textiles and wearable tech, will further redefine how women approach clothing. As fashion continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly reflect the values and aspirations of future generations, celebrating individuality, sustainability, and empowerment. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the evolution of women's fashion. We've explored how styles, materials, and cultural influences have transformed women's clothing over the decades. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned as we continue to delve into the innovations and trends that define the world of fashion.